for you guys. This might be better. That way you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Just detailing the Jeep up here a little bit. Gotta get some more white here. Gotta get some white and put a little bit more white down. That should be enough. Hope you don't mind looking at the ceiling. If you come in, you come in. There we go. There we go. I'm back. Gotta make some gray, a little more gray up here. You get white and black, you put it together, you got gray. That's what we do. Yeah, I may not be the most exciting channel out there, but you know what? I'm a good channel. I'm a nice channel. I don't swear. I don't swear at people. I don't use foul language on my channel. I try to be respectful of people. You know, I try to do all that because you don't get people like you and your channel if you are, you know, being rude to people. So I don't do that. I enjoy all of my subscribers that come in. I enjoy hanging out with other channels. Occasionally they'll come over here. I do make my rounds to other people's channels. If somebody comes in here and they actually got content, I have no issue with subscribing to their channel even. A lot of people won't do that. They won't subscribe back. You know, it's, I have no problem doing that. Because you guys are awesome. Hey, I got 6 people in here. Thanks for coming in. Sorry, I've been on a while. I'm just working on the willies here. Trying to, this is hard. This is harder than you think. I'm trying to detail this motor bay without taking it apart. So that's what I've been trying to do. So it's kind of hard, but I'm getting it done. Trying to use old school colors as much as possible and all that on it. Right now I'm painting the engine. You can see right there. I am going to, you know, I'm going to redo a lot of this stuff here, but that's okay. I mix my paint up a little bit lighter. It's all about the details and stuff with me. For all these come in here, there's my FJ40 Willie Land Cruiser. Then over here, that's my custom done Blazer. I redid the whole thing. I mean, look at the body on that. That body was all beat up when I started, when I got it. I went through the whole thing and redid it, so. Yep. Painting lines, it's fun. Some of the stuff is just, I'm just going by what I think it may look like. Most likely all this underneath here was done in just the green, you know. That way if they needed to use an engine and something else, they didn't have to do anything to it. But, you know, you got to take some artistic licensing with them. So that's what I did. Yeah, right there's, that's my Toyota Land Cruiser. I'm debating, if you guys are willing to comment, let me know what truck you like me doing my next video on. And one of these three, I mean, I just did one on it with this truck. And you let me know in the comments, and that'll be my next video. And if you are able to do it and financially, join my channel, and your name will get put up on every one of my videos. Any of my members. As a thank you. Right now I'm just painting the horn. You can see the horn back there. I do this on my computer, and for some reason I don't get people coming in. I don't know what the deal is. There's nothing different. I'm streaming, going from one device to another. Maybe it's just the time. I don't know. But yeah, I do this on the computer, and I don't really get people coming in here. Like the minute I switch my phone, the people are here. You can see right there. What do you think? Look pretty cool? Radiator cap. There's a vent line right there. I know that should probably be done in black. I'm thinking. I'll go back over it when it dries. There's the battery, 6-volt battery. These would be fuel lines here, so I'm going to keep them pretty much the gray. Like so. Come around. And here's the other one. Like that. Now it's starting. Give me a thumbs up, you guys, if you will. I'd appreciate it. That helps my analytics. It helps them know where to go with my channel. If you do that. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to paint this. I don't even know what this is. I looked at a friend of mine's, Willie's Jeep. He's got one, but not this old. And I asked him about a bunch of things, and he didn't know either. So we're just going to paint it so it looks like that color. You can see what I've done so far. Yeah, hit that thumbs up for me, will you guys? It don't cost you anything. It's all free. If you don't want to comment, you don't have to. But if you at least hit the thumbs up, that helps YouTube know where to go with my channel. They go by views and they go by interactions, which means, thumbs up here and there would be awesome. And it's free. Anything you do on here is a free deal. The only thing anytime it costs you is if you are, you run a channel like I do, because I got expenses that I pay in my pocket. But it's nothing crazy. The biggest expenses is the products I use in the channel, like this Jeep. That I did get sent to me to do a review, and I went through it. I put aftermarket rims. I got Endura rims and tires, and those are steel wheels. You notice I got the four-wheel drive hubs. I use the same wheels on the Blazer. You can see it sitting over there. No, I'm not sponsored by Coca-Cola. That has rock sliders on it and has a driver in it and everything. But so does this one. So you can see that it's got scale stuff on the roof, shovels and stuff like that. That's what cost you. That stupid shovel there is like $20. So you know, there's little things like that is what brings your RCs up. The basic truck wasn't that badly priced if you was to buy it. So what cost you is all the scale detailing, you know, like the aftermarket wheels and tires and all the other stuff you put on them. So that is what brings the cost up. And this is going to dry to a flat color. It ain't going to be a gloss, so you can see what I'm doing. You know, so it's going to dry to a flat color in here, which, I don't know, kind of like the flat colors. Here's a clamp. Another clamp. What I learned about doing this kind of stuff here is you don't make it perfect, because you don't want it perfect. You want it to, you know, to have some flaws. So it's like that. Thank you. Yeah, it's a 1941 Willys. You can see my driver's in it. Willys Jeep, done by Rock Hobby. Yeah, it's a pretty cool Jeep. It's all scale. You can see the guys in there. The guys actually cost more than the Jeep did. I'm going to tell you right now. The guys that are sitting in it. Thank you. You must be, I'm assuming, from France. The way you said magnifique. Welcome to my channel. I'm from America, obviously. You can see right there. The radiator I'm not going to do anything with. I done the battery. I done that box. This can back here. And, you know, when you do this stuff, too, it's called artistic licensing. So you can do it up any way you want. You know, if you don't have to, you're not locked into, say, you know, having to do something to a certain way. It's your Jeep. Do it your way you want it. So yeah, just kind of detailing it a little bit. It's got an engine bay. You might as well make it look like something, right? Before it was all green. So yeah, if you got content, just let me know. Say, hey, I got stuff on my channel. Then when I get off here and get on my laptop again, I will go over and check your channel out. You got stuff, I will subscribe to it. I have no issue doing that. I'm not going to subscribe to a channel that doesn't have anything, though. That just makes sense, right? Unless there's a chance you're going to do something with that channel, then I will give you a benefit of the doubt. So, yeah, I'm going to be going through the shocks on this thing today, too. I'm not going to, a lot of that I ain't going to do on a live stream. There we go. Getting better. Getting kind of looking like like a gray engine. This stuff will will dry flat too. The paint will, so it's going to have a flat look like there. But yep, I am just doing some detail painting. Like so. You see in there? See it helps it to pop. I don't know. If you paint this stuff up. And a lot of this stuff, you just kind of you touch the wires. Just get a little gray on them. That's all you want to do. Get a little gray, like so. You don't have to try to overkill it. Like that. And the story of these things, when they used them in World War II, they would drop them out of airplanes. They would drop these things from airplanes, and when they dropped them out of the airplanes with parachutes, obviously, you don't want to drop them on the ground, but they would use parachutes, and they drop them on out of the airplanes. They drop them with 5 gallons of gas, and then the troops would be there to pick them up, and it'd take them about 15 minutes or so. They'd have it all ready to run. Then they would put the 5 gallons of gas in it and take off. And that's why they had a jerry can on the back end of them. That was the gas initially when they dropped them. And they would put 5 gallons of gas in them. So that's the idea behind the jerry cans, you know. Just get a little history of the Willys Jeep from World War II. But yeah, that was the idea behind them. Here I'm just painting the radiator hoses. I see guys on other YouTubers that do this too, that got these, and that's they paint them up. Paint them up. Like so. Because you must admit, it looks better seeing a detailed, kind of a detailed engine in there than just green plastic. So that's what we try to do. Oops, that ain't what I want to do. I screwed up. I have to clean my brush and do that. I put some black paint where I don't want it. Yeah, this paint will dry dull looking, so it won't be glossy. More of a matte paint, matte color paint, I should say. Yep, we got that. I'm gonna leave that green. I'll leave that all green. I'll leave the radiator green because, you know, I suppose I could paint the radiator black because it does have a grill on it. And I appreciate all 23 is coming in and hanging out with me today. If you can, it'd be awesome, awesome. Can you hit that thumbs up button for me? That'd be awesome. Got 24 in here now. I appreciate you guys all coming in my live streams when I do stuff like this. I talk RC cars and stuff like that, obviously. And but I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. So, but, yep. There's the FJ40 that I did. This got Endura wheels with Endura tires. They're like 4 and almost 4 3/4 inches in diameter, across, I should say. It has RC 4-wheel drive hubs, which is my Blazer over here. Runs the same thing. This thing here was, I did some horse trading with a guy. This thing was all beat up. I mean, the shocks had no fluid in it. The body was all scratched up. And that's the body it's on here. I sanded it out, buffed it out, put on new decals on it. Get the Coke can out of the way here. You can see it right there. Put new grill, new bumpers on it. It's got full armor underneath it. All new electronics in it. The only thing that's original to it is the steering servo. Everything else has been changed out. ESC, motors, everything. Went through both axles, cleaned them up and checked them over. Went through the shocks, the whole truck. The guy actually saw it and he didn't even recognize it. He says he didn't realize that was the same truck. So, then the Land Cruiser, I put a metal drive shaft in it. I did a hop up on it, that because the way the engine motor drives to the transfer case, it was it's what they call a divorce transfer case. In other words, it's not attached to the engine. That makes sense. And so they had a stupid dog bone in a cup that drives it. Well, and I take these for rides. They're 4 miles. I'm going 4 miles, doing a 4-mile loop for you guys. And you do about 4 or 5 of them with that setup, the cups wear out. And to get them from FMS, I'm an affiliate of theirs too, the stupid order of the cup was $28. You can buy 6 of them from Amazon for $10. But then you're going to have the problem down the line because those are going to wear out. So actually, I got sitting here an extra one because the same company that basically makes them makes it cheap. I decided to order a drive shaft up because I knew this was coming. They were going to send it to me. So I ordered up a drive shaft for it, and I got it here. But I think they realized what was going on because this new one here, this Jeep here, is made a whole lot different. It still has the dog bone and cup, but they got it angled so it's almost a straight line shot, which is what it needed to be done. And I don't know why they didn't do it on the other one, but yep. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask me. I don't mind. I'll talk to you. Just like that. We got a painted radiator. Think about painting these buckets black just because. Using a little artistic license in here. Paint what I can see really good. See, when this dries, it'll look pretty scale. I mean, it'll look like the color black, and the paint I'm using, it's a matte, so it will look, pretty good. This winter, at some point, I'm going to be um, stripping this Jeep apart, taking it apart, and I'm going to I want to paint the whole Jeep matte. I'm going to put a matte clear coat on it to dull it up a little bit more. But yep, you can see right there. Battery's done. Everything. Thanks for the thumbs up, who's ever watching. That gives me encouragement to keep going and do what I'm doing for you guys. I appreciate it. So if you get one of these are cool. I mean, this is something that'll endear itself to you. If you're from the States here, and you grew up around these things, it'll endear itself to you, because this has become one of my favorite RCs. I mean, this is cool. I enjoy this one. It's big, it's heavy, it's not fast. It's got a lot of detail. It's got a full interior in it, just like the Jeep does. You can see I got a driver in it. But it's got a working winch. I got a winch on the front and everything. So it's pretty cool looking, actually. But this is something that you don't want to go crazy with. There's hop-ups that you can do to this, and it's like 5 things you can do to this that don't cost you money. Well, one will cost you money because you got to buy shock oil, which I'm going to do today. The shocks on here got little restrictors on them, on the shafts. Well, I'm going to take them off when I'm going to pull the shocks apart, and I'm changing the fluid in. I'm going to go to a different weight shock oil in them, so that they will they work, but I don't think they use really good fluid in them. Yeah, and right here's a shot of the Blazer. That's a Traxxas, of course, TRX4. That's a Sport that's converted. It has rock lights and inner fender wells and everything on it too, as well. So then I use the same wheels that I put on the FJ40. They're on that. It has trailer hitch and everything on the back of it. You can see all the diff covers and the extreme armor right there. The FJ40 has a snorkel put on it. I did a snorkel kit. I put wheels and tires on it. I changed out the shocks. This got Endura shocks on it, a little longer shock. And I changed out the springs on the shocks to put different springs on it. It has, I put all this stuff here. I usually carry a lot of stuff here, but I emptied it out. But you see in the back end, you can see the driver, you can see all the gear sitting in there, toolbox, everything else. These seats do fold down. The doors open right here. These doors open up. You can see the seat in there, and they're really soft. You can see the shifters, the dash, the grab handle, the doors. RC Voodoo makes these trim. It's up here. I ordered them from him. It's got inner fender wells in the front as well. You can't see them underneath there, but it's all black. But those didn't come on it. I put inner fender wells. It has this winch is it actually works. It has a kinetic rope on the front. These hooks I put on it. I put the light bar on it. The light bar works. I put a light kit on it, so all the lights work on it. This is going to get new axles underneath it. They're going to be here Friday. It's getting aluminum axles put underneath it. And I'm converting the servo from body mount. It's going to be mounted on the axles. And these axles are coming off it. That's my tentative plan. I don't know. So far they work pretty good. I ain't had no issue with them, but I do have a set of free axles coming. I got to use them on something. I have another vehicles. I mean, I got to put my camera down because I'm in my house. I don't want, you know, there's certain things that in your life you keep to yourself. But okay, right here's the Toyota 4Runner. This has Endura axles. This is the controller for it. There's my Red Cat Gen 7. Then right up here is my little Blazer from FMS. That's a nice one. Then I got a rock crawler here. This thing here is all, it started out as a Rondo. And look at the dirt come off the tires. I got to clean that up. You can see the metal axles underneath it. And it started out as a legendary Grando. Now it's an SCX 10 too. So, can give me a thumbs up, guys. It's free. But yeah, then the Blazer here. I put rock sliders on it. Buffed out the whole flipping body. Put new tires on it. Wheels. I put it's got the original shocks. I just put heavier springs, a little bit heavier springs, so it doesn't sag as much. All I do, it works awesome. I put inner fenders, which let me shift the rear spring forward, which in turn it gives you, you know, little easy articulation with it. You can see the wheels. But no, this thing is I actually had somebody offer to buy it off me, and I said, well, at this point, I got so much money into it. I said I can't really justify selling it to anybody because it would cost. I would never get recouping what I got into it back. So I told him, nah, I'm just gonna keep it. I said, unless you want to pay me what I got in building it, you know, you could, for what I built it for, you could have went out and bought a new one, put it that way. So. All these little detail spots, you can see right there. Got 39 in the house. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me today. Like I say, I sometimes I just find it hard to believe that I get that many people interested in what I'm doing, but you're all great. That's a carburetor I'm painting right there. Trying to paint where I can't see, which is fun. But you can see it. We don't want it perfect, you know, look at there. We don't want the engine bay too perfect, you know. It's like these strips on the battery right here. This is a 6-volt battery, so these were strips, lead strips that went from one post to the other. A 6-volt typically has 3 caps on it. That's how you can tell a 6-volt system, which meant that this had a generator on it. You know, they didn't run alternators back in those days, so it had a generator system. that. Look at that. What are you talking about, sir? I don't understand that. If you're being rude, I don't understand your comment, but uh, so, but if you're being nice, thank you. If you're being rude, you know, don't go there here. Be nice to people. But I'm going to, I don't know, keep thinking around that engine. No, I should paint that all black in there only because of the, what's supposed to be. Just paint around the engine area here a little black. Yeah, some people comment. I don't you know, it may get lost in translation, but I don't understand what he's talking about. So it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only comment he said. So hot water heaters making noises. That's kind of fun in a way. Just wish I could take this flipping hood off. Now I hit a spot, and I got to touch it up at some point. Got to touch it up at some point. There, that spot. Just trying to paint around the engine a little bit. Not too much. One thing about it, if you're painting, my paint's starting to dry a little bit here. This stuff, you can just kind of go like so. Oh, crap. See what I just did? That was supposed to do that. That's a brain fart. Sorry about my camera angles. I'm holding my phone and painting. I fired up a computer. I had my webcam set up and everything else, and I had absolutely nobody stopping. So I just kind of went back to my phone. It seems like, I don't know, I get you in here. Use my phone. I know it's a narrow screen. Just the way it is, I guess. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to paint this black right here. Go over it with black. This section right here. Like so. I don't want to paint too much of the bay, you know, black. I want to leave it somewhat. Use my artistic licensing here. But yeah. Like I say, this paint here will dry dull looking. Hey guys, can you give me a thumbs up? It'd be awesome. It's awesome. I'd appreciate it. I'm actually a pretty nice guy. You guys give me some thumbs up. Why did I do that? I did it again. Why didn't you tell me that? I'm getting old. That's what it is. There she goes. She just shut off. Like that. I don't know if I want to go any more with it. I think it looks pretty good the way it is. I think it looks pretty good the way it is. You don't want to get too crazy. Can you hit the thumbs up, please, 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 please? If you're watching me, hit that thumbs up button. You guys never do. That's a free button. You hit that thumbs up button, it's all free. It don't cost you a penny. Nothing on YouTube costs you. Unless you want to, join a channel like mine or whoever's channel, then that's when it costs you. Then you pay so much a month for that. But it's like you don't need to comment, to have a YouTube channel or whatever. You do not need to have pay money. YouTube's a free platform, basically. Anybody who has a phone with a Gmail account, you can just go right to your thing and says, it'll ask you, YouTube icon will pop up, and you just ask you, do you want to create a channel? And if you do, it'll let you. YouTube's a free platform. The channels are free and everything else. So it's like all that's free on YouTube. Now that I threw out my plate, but it was getting bad anyway, I'm going to have to mix me up a little bit more because I see a spot, because I had it the way the Jeep was angled. There it is. I see a spot. I got to get some paint on right there. But yeah. Oh my goodness. I got another plate to paint on. Put some paint on. Because it's like, you guys want, I'm assuming a lot of you are from other countries because you don't comment. But if you want, in the comments below, you can go down there and you can, I'm going to set you down a minute. There we go. I'll set you down. You can watch the wall behind me. It don't cost you anything to comment on here. Google Translate's out there. You can go to Google Translator, and you can transfer your comment from whatever country you're in into English. I speak English. And But yeah, you can just go right there. And it's all free. Got 27 people watching me right now. Yeah, the sun's coming out. Looks like it's going to be a decent day. So I'm probably going to be doing another video today. Oh, crap. I used too much. I don't want to use that much. Try to take some of it back. But I'll probably do a video today. You guys ain't gonna say, so I'll just pick a vehicle, and I already got an idea which I'm gonna use. Turn this around. There you go. Back at it. Make some white in here. I need to get some gray. Mix some more white in with it. There we go. Take some black here. Like that. Like that. Some gray. Like so. There it is. All kind of somewhat detailed. Yeah, I got 35 of you in here watching me. Thank you very much, actually. I'm not perfect doing this. I'm just, I actually got 2 years of commercial art training, so I know enough that you don't want to overdo anything. When you get it to a point, you say, oh, okay, that is good, and that's when you stop. You don't, you know, don't want to overdo it, because you overwork something and you'll make it worse. So. Like so. That's not going to get painted. That's a fire extinguisher, so there it is. I'm going as far as I can go. I'm going to go with it, and we're going to live with it. There's radiators all painted. Make sure I get all these spots. Like so. We have a detail engine bay on a 41 Willys. That's all the further I'm going to go with it, only because I don't want to overwork it. And so we're going to leave it at that. That cord there is for my light. While that's laying there on the floor. A little bit later, I'm going to go out because what I'm going to do next on the Willys is I'm going to pull it apart. I'm going to go through the shocks. I got shock oil here for it. I'm going to change it out. We're going to put new shock oil in it and make it a little better. It's not a rock crawler. I can tell you right now, it's definitely not a rock crawler, but it does pretty good actually. I bought this paint kit at a store, but it as a scale trail truck, it does great. Oh, my dog's down. He got up. But yeah, so right there's the Blazer. And that I did. And then here's the FJ40. Like I say, here's my Willys. And this is my buddy down here. Hi, Nico. Yes, he's Dad's boy. He's my buddy. He's my buddy. He's 16 and a half years old. Right here. And he still gets around. He's a little slower, but we deal with him. Yes. For a Yorkie, he does pretty good. There he goes. He's a little wobbly at times, but yeah. I told my wife I keep an eye on him, so if I do any runs, it'll be when he's napping. He's coming down. Let's see here. Are you gonna go outside? Let me help you. All right, come on. You're getting that. Gotta take him, let him go outside here a minute. There you go. Up. There you go. There you go. Yeah, look at my freaking leaves. But, yeah, the sun's coming out. It's kind of decent up here. Sounds like I hear a leaf blower going. I gave up for the year. Next spring I'll do a major cleanup here, but I've put my mowers away, my rider away for the year. The backpack's put up, and if anything, I just rake this area up by hand, and I own the woods behind, so. He just wanders around. He's got a little bit of doggy dementia, they call it. So if he knows he circles, he comes back around. But he always circles the one direction. Oh, he's making liar at me. He's going up. Here he comes. Oh, there he goes. Oh, here he comes. He's coming in now. Come on in, buddy. He's right here. Whoops. Hey, he's a little wobbly. Come here. Dad'll carry you upstairs. Up. Yes, we will. And there he is. He's my buddy. Yes, Dad loves you. Me and him have quite the history. If you go to my videos, you'll see when I ride the side by side, and he would be with me. He doesn't ride now. He's retired. So, but yep, he's always been kind of my dog. So he's a good boy. He's an old boy, but he does all right still. Oh, you tripped, buddy. Sad when the dogs get older on you. I miss the stuff we used to do together. We used to go on rides and everything else together, but he just can't do it now. So I don't. But right there's, like I say, there's more of my trucks. I bring them in winter months. Then I collect Yodas. There's my Yodas. Got 3 of them. Normally the big trucks sit underneath here, underneath the desk. Then this is my camera I got to put away that I use. And there's my mic. But yeah, it's pretty sad. Set this out the door here for now, because he's following me around and I don't want him to fall down the stairs here. I'll set it right there, and after I get done, I'll pick it all up. Oh, no. Neat, come on. No. Come on, no. No, I said. He's just being a butthead. Not be mean to him. He doesn't really understand at times. It's like dealing, he's like in people age, he'd be like 80-some years old. So, over 80 years old. So, we tend to, we got to, but, yeah. So the Willies, I got it done. All painted up in there. You can see the horn back there. You can see the carburetor, the steering, the radiator lines. You can see a little green there, but that's okay. I can always touch that up. See right there. Right there, and right there. I'll do that after I get off here. It's going to take me a few minutes to do it with a brush. But, yep, so I've been on here almost an hour, guys. I'm going to back out of here for now, and I'll come back on late. I might do an actual evening live if you guys want to come back around. My time, it would be maybe 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you guys want to come around and check out a live. I may do a live that way. Or you never know, I may set up my stuff and go and join other people's lives if they let me up there. So no, it's a 1/6 scale. It's a big Jeep. Those are 12-inch action figure soldiers on it. No, that's a small. Oh yeah, this is a RC Jeep. It's not a real Jeep, but it's 6 scale. Because right here's my FJ40 that I did. Then back here is my Traxxas Blazer that I completely rebuilt. So, yep. RC-wise, it's a big Jeep. It's 6 scale, so I just detailed the engine bay in it. So, yep. Looks like that when it's hood's down. You see the soldiers in there. They cost more than the Jeep did, put it that way. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to, the front I got to pull the wheel off. The back, I can just tip the body up and get to it. I'm going to pull the shocks and go through the shocks on it. Change the fluid in them and all that. So that's be a good hour, but I'm not necessarily going to do that in a live stream. So. But yep, there it is. I'm going to touch up a few spots off camera here, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy with how it come out. It's got they typically were set up with a four banger in them, small 4-cylinder, so that's what's in it. Then this fall, I'll strip it down and put. I'm going to put a matte clear coat over it. Spray it with a matte clear, so it'll dull it up, take the shine out of it. You can see the shine in it right now. So, but yeah, thank you, Usher. Small Jeeper. Yeah, it's got 12-inch soldiers in it, so I'll give you an idea. It's not really a small. It's a scale. You know, you go there and look at the side. It's got a shovel. It's got an axe and everything with it. It's got a jerry can in the back, a functional spare tire. You can see the can right there, and the spare tires right there. It's got the scale wheels on it, and actually I've ran it with these tires. You can see the dirt on them, and they actually work quite well. I'm impressed with them. So they're a soft tire. You can see that. They got a foam in their bead lock too. So, works good. I tried putting tail lights on it. I put 2 sets of LED lights in it and hooked them all up. I made it 100 yards and they quit working. So I've got them all from the same set of lights, and I'm thinking I got a bad set of light strands. So I'm not going to deal with it right now as far as tail lights in it, because it's just 2 red lights. This has a full light kit on it. This has just got the anti-aircraft light, and well, here I can do this. I can find the switch here. My boys eat. There it is. You can see the headlights and the anti-aircraft light come on. The boy's in there having lunch. So he has a hard time now. He actually eats sitting down. He's so shaky. And he's not long to be with us, so, we enjoy our time with him. And there's my FJ40. You can see the wheels and tires are on it. Not fast. This thing's not fast, but it has a lot of power. It's heavy and stuff like that. The tires are super grippy. It works quite well. Everything underneath the hood, that's where all the wiring's at. The motor and everything's underneath there. It's got a lot of wires because there's a lot going on with it. It's got light kit, winch, and everything else hidden in there. So I use a 2S LiPo battery in it. And it's got a light bar up on top too that works, it's functional. Got a shovel up there. I got there's a high lift jack right there on it and stuff like that. So it's got a lot of stuff. Normally I load that top rack up. I put a spare tire up there and some other stuff, but it works good, but it does get kind of top heavy because it's so big. So that's why I put offset wheels to move the tires out to help it a little bit. So then this one here is the way I got it from Rock Hobby. Only thing I tried to do was put a light kit on it, and that didn't work out for me. And I just detailed it, and I got the canvas top coming for it. To be here the 21st for it. Then that one there was a complete restoration. I buffed the body out, sanded it, and buffed it, and installed new decals, put a new grill in it, new bumpers on it, and I painted the bumpers black, matte black. That way, you know, it's got matte black rock sliders. That way, if they get scratched up, you just take matte black spray paint and hit them again, so you're all set. So that's what I've done. And this one here is, other than the top and what I just did here and working on it, servicing the shocks, which are underneath there, I am not going to do much with it. I'm going to just leave it alone, because it's just kind of a cool vehicle to me. It's kind of endeared itself to me. So, you know, and when it's running, it's more like a fast walking pace, speed-wise, if that tells you. You want to know how fast it is. It's, you know, it's not a race machine or anything. Well, it's carrying 2 soldiers on it too, so. You need to go outside again. You need to go outside, buddy. Come on, Dad, come out here with you. Come on. Dad will help you. He's got food on his nose. Yeah, you do. Yeah, he's my boy. Here he is. We help him down the stairs because he likes to fly, and he's old now, so he would just literally just jump down the stairs and land at the bottom. So there he is. You watched my earlier videos. He's riding with me in the Ranger. He's riding all over. He's got food on his nose. but yeah, I'm about ready to get out of here for now. I got to pick up a few things, and I got my little toolbox sitting back there for the Jeep, and I'm going to sit here and figure out how hard it'd be to get the shocks off this and change the fluid in. I got fluid here for it, so these I just put them out to just to show during the live, but these are big. That's like a 7th scale. The Jeep's a 6th scale. So this is like a 7th scale. Then the Trax is a 10th scale. Blazer, K5 Blazer, 79, actually what the body is. So, but I've been on here for 69 minutes already. And I'm going to back out of here, guys, and give my phone a chance to charge up and stuff like that. So, and but I appreciate you all coming hanging out with me today. And I will see everybody in my next live stream, which will be, I'm going to say 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There you go. If you want to come around to it, come on back over and hang out with me. It's currently 9:31 in the morning where I'm at, so I will see everybody later. And as I like to end these lives this way, this is Trail Rider saying goodbye and God bless, and I'll see you in my next live stream. Bye-bye for now.